Hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. On the HBAR chart, the overall situation hasn't changed at all. The market is still up for the day a little bit. At least HBAR is. Most other cryptocurrencies basically just moving sideways. A little bit of selling pressure is coming in right now just before the New York session. But here on the daily chart, yeah, we could be in the late stages of a third wave. In the white scenario, we already reached, however, the minimum target area, or let's say the target area for the white third wave, which means at any point this fourth wave could start. The parameters haven't changed because since the last update, the market has not formed a new high. So that means we have to be ready potentially for a pullback in wave 4. Or if that wave 4 starts, then support is between 9.88 cents and 16.7 cents. Only a break below 9.88 cents would indicate that something more bearish is going on, yeah. But until then, we can still watch for one more high, even though such a deep correction isn't necessarily needed. But if you look at the wave 2, I mean, this was quite massive, so the wave 4 should be similar, which is why I'd actually prefer like one more high first, right? Because this would be a massive wave 4 that, yeah, would take ages, and it wouldn't have the right look. So I'd really like to see that third wave extend a bit higher. But again, you know, I can be wrong about that, but I'm watching for higher overall to keep it simple, as long as we're holding above 9.8 cents. So ideal pathway would be one more high, then the wave 4, then the wave 5. Surely other interpretations are possible. I mean, this chart isn't particularly great or very clear. The main problem is the move here to the upside from the beginning, like in 2023. That is okay, but then this here all looks strange. And then this aggressive move up. The problem is the initial move up can be seen as a 3-wave move ABC in wave 1, which makes the third wave an ABC structure as well. And for the ideal target, or the ideal target for a C wave, suggests actually one more high. So that's why I'm tracking it. I mean, one more high in wave C of 3. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame. Well, here we are still consolidating. I mentioned to you already a few days ago this triangle, actually probably a week ago or so, we were already starting to track this triangle. It could be a triangle. It's not necessarily high confidence because triangles usually break at some point. And maybe they break before they actually complete. They go the other way, you know. These patterns indicate indecision. So what we want to avoid in the current scenario in which we are tracking the possibility of one more high in wave C of 3, we want to avoid a sustained break below 23 cents. The triangle needs maybe a little higher here in the D wave of the triangle, and then a higher low in wave E before we break out. The triangle is a 5-wave move, A, B, C, D, E, and then usually the expectation is that the market breaks out to the opposite side of the E wave. But it's not an exact prediction. It's more about understanding what the roadmap is and what the parameters are, what the invalidation points are. So any break below 23 cents would suggest that we might see the move down more directly. And yeah, then we have to consider, okay, are we already in the larger fourth wave? Because the entire move up so far looks like an A, B, C, but that C wave could actually get one more high. But this gets very stretched out. So I will not rule out other scenarios. You know, it's difficult to say how exactly the microstructure is subdividing because it's really messy and not very clear. So as I said, there might be other interpretations here that are possible, but best I can tell, 23 cents is support for this fourth wave. And I'm talking about a sustained break. So we need a sustained break to confirm we are in the larger fourth wave. So just a wick below 23 cents will not invalidate circle wave 4. However, it would invalidate the triangle. So but then the triangle is only one way how this circle 4 can unfold. Could always turn into WXY or something. So the main takeaway is that HBAR is moving in a sideways consolidation phase. I'm watching for the completion of a triangle, so it needs a little bit more upside in wave D. then a higher low in wave E before this triangle can complete. 23 cents remains key support. The orange micro support area between 23 cents and 26 cents is holding for now, but the move to the upside from the Sunday low is very choppy and weak. I would prefer in the triangle if the market could go a little higher in the D wave, but we have to be flexible in these sideways ranges because zoomed out, this is really just noise. And any break above the white B wave high at 33 cents could indicate an upside breakout is unfolding. Yeah, that's the update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.